Hi, what's going on, everyone? Nick Atkin here. I am at, what is this hotel called? The Best Western Wonder. Yeah, we're in Bangkok ahead of one fight night 25. Bokang Masunyane is back in action. Good to see you again, Bokang. How are you feeling?
Good to see you, Nick. I'm feeling good. Done my hydration, done my media, done some of the photo shoots, so feeling good, feeling ready for this fight.
I feel like it's been a long time. I want to say since Japan in January when we saw you in action. That's correct, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So trying to get as active as I can, keep fighting, and pursue that title goal.
Yeah, you've been calling, I think, for this fight with Mansur Malachiev for a while. Talk me through the fight. Is it a good matchup for you?
Oh yes, it is. We're both wrestlers, and I think it's going to be a very exciting, scrambling fight, stand-up fight. So we're going to be able to test each other from either wrestling or stand-up. So I'm quite excited for this fight.
Yeah, and he's been knocking on the door as well. We saw him push the new champ, Joshua Pacio, pretty hard. So a win over him feasibly kind of really puts you back in the mix for a shot, maybe presumably at Jarrett Brooks, the interim champ, first.
Oh yes, one thing I've been calling for since I started 4 years ago, I've been calling for a title shot, and unfortunately I lost to Jarrett Brooks before the title, and I made my way back up. Kept my number 2 contender spot, and I think now it's about time for me to fight for the title. And yeah, unfortunate happens with with Pacio with the injury. So Jarrett Brooks is the interim champ at the moment, so that's the fight I'm looking for. If anything, once Joshua heals, that's the other fight I'm also looking for. Yeah, I'm trying to cement myself as the best in the division, and yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now.
Well said. I know Jared is desperate for fights, so I'm sure he's watching on this Saturday and hoping you win and getting that rematch with you. Have you already spoken to him about that? I know you two messaged a bit, yeah.
yeah. After a fight, after the previous fight against Jarrett Brooks, I lost against him, and we definitely said we'll definitely see each other down the road. And I'm hoping this is the time where I'm gonna see him down the road. And yeah, I'm quite happy to fight Jarrett Brooks. He's an amazing fighter. That's why he's a champ for a reason. So I'm looking forward to fight against him. He's a very good challenge, very smart fighter. Very intelligent actually, and it'd be nice to get that go against him. The first time he beat me, I had no chance. He had my number, but I'm willing to change the odds this time.
Yeah, I feel it's fair to say you maybe didn't perform your best that night.
Honestly, I would say, it doesn't matter how you go in the fight feeling. At the end of the day, it's a fight. And I honestly had my number. Like, he submitted me to sleep, or I tried not to tap to the choke he had, but that choke was tight. And for me, this time is to make sure he doesn't catch my back and try to keep it standing or try to utilize my skills against him.
Yeah. Well, in Japan, you did get the win, but perhaps were you hoping to put on more of a statement victory, and now you've got a chance to do that against Mansur?
Yes, I was looking for a finish throughout the whole fight. I got a bit of surprise from my opponent in Japan, so this time I want to cement that. I want to make sure that I get a finish, either first or second round. That's where I'm predicting to get that finish.
Well, I'll talk to you about Malachiev in a sec, but Hiroba Minwa, he's also back in action. He is fighting Zanshar, who is coming highly rated from one Friday fights, one Lumpini. Do you feel that guy might be a player in this division soon as well?
Yes, I think so. But Minwa is an incredible fighter. He's a grinder, and he grinds it out, and he's a very tough guy to finish. So I'm looking forward to see who's going to be the next contender from there.
Yeah. Well, Malachiev, also a grinder. Talk me through this fight. How are you going to finish this guy if you can finish him? He's pretty terrible, isn't he, too?
Yeah, he's a very tough opponent. I've seen some holes in his game. So, to be honest, I'd like to keep it on the feet, see what he does. He's very one-dimensional when it comes to wrestling. So I know my scramble game and my top game control is much better than his. So it's for the both of us to see who's probably the better at striking, and I think that's where it's going to count the most.
All right, and finally, when they do get this interim belt against the champ, Pacio versus Brooks. Presumably that's going to happen next year. Who do you think becomes the undisputed champion?
Look, I love both fighters. They're both brilliant fighters. In my opinion, I still think it goes the way of Jared Brooks. Jared Brooks is a much stronger grappler, much stronger wrestler. He's got very good head movement, and he's much more aggressive as a striker. So I feel like as smart as Joshua Pacio is, I think Jared Brooks got that grind. So he's one of the toughest guys in the divisions, definitely. Yeah.
Well, would you prefer to fight Joshua and Jared?
Honestly, I would prefer fighting either one, but I want to show that I am the best fighter in my division. So I'd most likely think it's going to be against Jared Brooks.
Well, you have a fight this weekend first. You've got to take care of. What's your message to everyone watching, tuning in on Saturday?
Yeah, tune in, come support. I'm going to be showing my A game, and I think it's going to be one of the most entertaining fights that you guys are going to watch. So, yeah, keep your eyes open for this fight.
We're going to see Air Bokang again, lift the guy up, slam him down.
Yes, most definitely. You're going to see me lifting, you're going to see me flying over the guys, you're going to see me throwing some crazy stuff. So really tune in. It's going to be a very exciting fight, I believe.
I believe so too. Thanks for speaking to me, Bokang. Good to see you again. Can't wait for this fight. Bokang Masunyane back in action against Mansur Malachiev. One Fight Night 25.